Welcome to week 9 of the Golden Gate Gaming Podcast. This week we have two new members. We're joined with Kassidy, Jose, and Kevin. Welcome,
Hi.
guys.
Guess who's back?
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
It's a party already.
Yes, it is already kicking off. There's a good amount of stuff to talk about this week.
Yeah.
Where should we get started? I for one, I love this. The Humble Bundle just ended a few hours ago as of recording this.
Never forget.
And they ended up raising $6.5 million.
Wow. What do you even do with that much money?
Oh, they raised it for the ACLU.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the whole Trump thing where he tries to deport people coming
Well,
from
the
the separate.
ACLU does a lot more than that. They do a lot of stuff. But
Also, that's part of the cost anyway.
yeah, that's one of the things that they are fighting for. But yeah, they raised $6.5 million, and then the exact number $6.43 million, and then they added an extra 300,000. So
Wow.
Yeah,
a lot
Making it
of
rain.
money. And it was an insane bundle. If you didn't see it, I guess there's no chance to go get it now, but it had a lot of really good games in it. And I bought it even though I had most of the games, but even I think it was $30, and I got The Witness was in it, which I had been wanting, and that alone was more than $30. So
Oh, I want that so badly.
yeah, it was like The Witness, Stardew Valley, Subnautica was in it, Nuclear Throne. There was a lot of
Stop,
stuff.
you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
No.
Got some new numbers in my Steam library, so my Steam library continues to grow to ridiculous numbers.
You're gonna be a rich man when you retire on that Steam account.
It's not money. It's just a worth.
Still,
So just
still
like
worth
looking
much.
points.
I'm up to 531 games.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
That's a lot of games.
It's a lot.
Oh my god.
He'll be all right, boys and girls. He'll be fine. He'll play all the games.
Damn you,
100%.
Humble, for making my library so big.
You'll never be bored.
Nope, there's no possibility to be bored with that many games. And there's still so many games coming out. Mass Effect comes out so soon. Oh my god. And they just recently released a trailer for gameplay or combat gameplay, and it looks fun.
You just slowly counting down the days before it launches, and actually, this is gonna be in a couple of weeks.
He has a calendar and the date circled, and he's like, one more day closer.
Yeah.
I have a big, huge cork board on my wall, and I've got a bunch of I print out the articles and put lines between them. And
what does it mean?
What does it mean? And then in the center, it's just the date in the center with a bunch of big crazy circles around it.
To break down everything in that trailer, I'll be surprised if you get anything secret from that release trailer they did.
I mean, the trailer didn't really have anything new, but it's a cool showing a showcase of the combat that we've seen glimpses of before, and it looks really cool. It looks a lot more fluid and a lot more interactive than crouching behind a wall, coming out and shooting, and then crouching behind the wall again.
To be honest,
a lot of how I played the previous games.
To be honest, I never really played any Mass Effects, but watching the trailer and the gameplay, it really just reminds me a lot of Destiny and how a lot of the special moves are.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's totally the same class as Destiny, or no matter how you look at it, though. So it's it's like the Battlefield 1 of Call of Duty, the competitors. Assuming, though.
I mean, there's not classes in Mass Effect anymore with the new one.
Anymore.
It's just a big, huge skill tree that you can put skills into instead of being locked into the different classes.
Boring crap classes. Anyway, yeah, it's really looking forward to that game.
I want it.
I'm dying. Okay, not just you, but me. But here's the problem. Though with that pre-ordered Mass Effect.
Yeah,
I don't trust the day one patch. I'm gonna disappoint myself in that day one patch. See, now they can do gold, print the copies, just update the game right now, and just like work on the little bugs and glitches on the game. Now, if they miss on just even one part of the game where they completely fuck it up or it doesn't look good enough, I'll be disappointed day one.
They've been working on it for so long.
Do you really think that they would really fuck it up? I mean, it's Mass Effect.
You never know.
It is
It's
EA.
And ES has a bad reputation before, so
Well-
I go.
Well, let's just hope for not the worst, which is what happened with Batman, in which PC will never play it.
You had to bring about Batman, but yeah, I guess the Batman port doesn't still work at all.
It works for some people. It always worked for some people. It's just that some people just, for some reason, their setup just, it doesn't work.
Sad.
And they never fixed it. But I'm hoping to have Mass Effect Andromeda in beautiful 4K amazingness on my PC, and it'll be gorgeous and will be amazing, and I will love it. Hopefully.
I may need you to stop bragging because you're making me really jealous.
It's worth it, but it's expensive as hell.
It could be worse. You could be doing drugs.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
there's
could be
definitely
worse.
worse ways to spend money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's much worse ways to spend money.
Yeah, spend wisely. Buy video games.
So I know some people are very interested in this. I'm not so interested in it, but Pokemon Go has.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started.
Pokemon Go!
Pokemon Gen 2 just came out, and I already walked like 10 miles trying to catch everything. Been in San Francisco for the past 2 days, just trying to catch everything. I already have like half of my Gen 2 filled out. Bro.
I just started today, and it was like raining all day. And I was like, should I go out and just play Pokemon, even though I'm gonna get drenched in rain? I said I did. Walk for like 5 miles, and like I went back home because I didn't see anything new. I just got like the cheapest Pokemon you can find.
Well, now they have the special items that you can get out of the Pokestops, and they're really rare. And my friend that I go Pokemon going with, he got all 3 of them.
Lucky.
I know. I was like, you fucking son of a bitch.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna do our own little Pokemon Go crawl because like when they did the launch for Pokemon Go here in the States, there's a big group in SF that decided like let's go crawl around San Francisco and catch Pokemon. So that lady, whoever she is, made an event page, and there's like I'm assuming at least 300,000 people that signed up for the event, and they just crowded the whole street where police just came in and just swarmed the streets too for safety.
Well, there's the one but they did it with a bar crawl too. So there was a whole bunch of drunk adults playing Pokemon Go.
Damn right,
I
one of
remember
them.
that.
Yeah,
it's the best way to experience Pokemon Go. Drunk.
Pokemon
best
Go
thing
created
is-
some amazing experiences, and it was a cool game that got people out and like exploring instead of just.
I
sitting in
got
front of the
buns
computer
of
like usual.
steel. Buns of steel from
I'll
this
take your
game.
words for it. Yeah, I'll take your words for it.
The best
I'm-
part is that my work is a Pokestop. So like I'll
Nice.
just sneak to the back, check it, swipe, I'm good.
Do you get any good Pokemon on your stop? Like anything rare?
Not much. Like I'll get that like, oh, I haven't seen that one before, but nothing much.
Yeah, because there's a place right like next door, which is like an old building. It's like from 1941, and all I get is fucking Pidgeys left and right bananas. I'm like, god damn it! I'm just gonna spawn more Pidgeys every time I play this game. So
Hey, it might be a Ditto.
I never get a Ditto in my place.
Oh,
I
I'm so
only got
sorry.
the only one I got rare in my place is just a fucking Pikachu, and there's another one.
Did you get the Santa hat one?
No, I did not get the Santa hat one because I never get one. I never showed up on my thing.
Ouch.
The only one time it showed up rare. Okay, that's it. So I was like, nope, I'm not gonna play this game until they get a new gen.
When it first came out, right in my town, we had a Dratini spawn. And let me just say that I rated that stuff every night till like 2 in the morning. I have 2 Dragon Knights now. Yeah.
Brag
Very
about
nice.
it. I don't have one.
I have 2 Dragonites, but to be honest, I did it the cheat way, where I was doing the fake GPS and throwing myself into Pier 39 and getting Dratinis like crazy
Oh
that
my
way.
god.
Why are you not banned, man? Did you get banned?
Because no, I haven't. Because the thing was, the GPS faker that I got, they only were downloading it for 1 day, and then they stopped downloading it. So basically, the server can't catch you at all. And the only way they can catch you if you're moving too fast.
Huh.
Yeah, so I haven't been caught whatsoever, and I'm not going to say which app I'm using just for safety reasons.
Yeah, okay. On
But
Nintendo sue your ass or something like that.
but,
Oh,
it,
Niantic.
but yeah, but the thing is, I'm not really I haven't really played the game, even though the new ones came out. I don't know. It's not big enough for me to actually get back into it.
But not yet. But even though like they
I-
updated the new game, and like the new version, it's still a piece of shit. It will just crash eventually. God damn it, I'm hating it. Dude.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people were trying to get back into Pokemon Go due to the fact that Sun and Moon wasn't how the originals were. The island trials and not the gyms and this and that. It's just overhearing so many people not amused with how Sun and Moon came out, and like not many of them finishing it just because of that. But then also hearing people saying that it was a good game, but then it wasn't. I don't know.
Oh well. Anyway, yeah, go play Pokemon. Don't drive and don't get drunk when you're playing Pokemon Go because you'll get hit on. Trust me.
I cannot say that I don't play it while driving.
That's
I may be someone like that. I mean, hey, I mean, no, I mean, I never said that.
hashtag yellow for Kassidy. Well,
Oh,
I
one
can
last
neither
thing.
deny or confirm that.
One last thing before we switch topics. Team Mystic.
I'm offended.
wait,
Was
who's
Mystic the blue one?
who's-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
that
Mystic
was that
here?
one as well.
I'm Mystic for sure. I have to choose Mystic.
Blue's my favorite color. It had to be
Valor for the
Mystic.
win.
Fuck
Oh
Valor.
no.
Valor for the win.
No.
No. You don't own
Hey,
it.
hey. At least we're not instinct.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
Don't
Could
you
be
mean? Don't you mean extinct?
Oh.
Fucking burn!
Get fucking wrecked.
Nintendo news. Why does Breath of the Wild have a fucking season pass? Why? Why?
Because all games have them now.
Is this like a trend where every game has to have a season pass or like a deluxe edition?
I mean, I
I
don't have a problem with season passes. I don't understand why people are getting upset about that. Because it's gonna have DLC.
So it's not worth
Season-
the $60 you paid for the first game you got.
I mean,
Should be like shouldn't be like
it's-
the only reason to extend gameplay is to get like content to maximize your game and make sure you get bang for your buck, and you have to pay more to get content. I don't like that.
no,
The
a
only
season
problem-
pass is just to fund continuing development. They already they finished the game. They put out the game, then they create more stuff in the game, and you pay more and you get more stuff in the game. I think that's fair enough.
The only
you-
problem I have
oh.
with season passes, the only problems I have with season passes is when they shoot out one season pass, which doesn't give you everything that they're planning to
That's
throw out, and then they tell you, oh, to get the second part, you need to get another season pass.
that's the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have, and that's where I ended up falling into that with Street Fighter V, which it's killer. I still bought it though. So
You still buy it.
those extra 6 fighters, bro. Those extra 6 fighters.
So you brought up Street Fighter V, and I guess Tekken 7 is doing the same thing.
No.
They will, and they're
Why?
charging extra money for characters you get to unlock through the game.
Okay.
I hate it. I
Well-
spite it.
Well, the only thing that's cool about Street Fighter, you actually could get the characters without buying it, but it takes forever. I mean, it will take you days to get every fighter because of how many points you need
Yep.
in the game just to get them unlocked compared to probably like $20 and you get them on within a minute.
Yeah, that's true. For the Breath of the Wild season pass, you get like they said 2 expansions, which is like out by they said summer for the first one, and then like at the end of the year there's gonna be another one.
Yeah, that's fair
Plus
enough.
you get like bonus items for you to explore when you get the day 1 edition. Ooh. But I don't really care about that game because I don't have a Switch and I haven't ordered a Switch.
I mean,
So,
I'll probably buy it on my Wii U.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same on Wii U. I guess they're gonna
Yeah.
share accounts for that season pass. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna buy it for my Wii U and play it there. Don't feel like buying a Switch yet.
Says the guy who just pre-ordered and canceled on the week.
Yeah.
That he ordered.
I mean, I pre-ordered because if I didn't pre-order, then if I decided I wanted one, I wouldn't be able to get one. But if I
Yeah.
decided I did want one, I would just keep my pre-order. And then I decided
That's
I didn't
true.
want one, and I deleted it.
Can we go backtrack last week where I wasn't in the podcast and somebody said something very, 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 very demeaning about For Honor being a fucking MOBA?
Oh, we're getting into this. We are getting into this right now.
I want to start right now. All right, for those who were aware last week, I wasn't in the podcast, but I was listening and I was just chatting around. So, reminder of those who were on the last week's podcast. I'm talking to you, Michael. Please be aware, it is not a MOBA. I don't like it as a MOBA. It's not even close to a MOBA. What are you saying, man? Come on.
I mean,
Okay.
I think we raked him over the coals a bit for that as well. It is not a MOBA. It is not. That's not what it's trying to be.
It was put in genres of action games, fighting games, and a hack and slash. Nowhere has it ever been said it was a MOBA. To compare it to League is disgraceful to League as well as a game for Honor. The closest it can be to one of those games would be Smite, but that's a far stretch. This is a hack and slash type game. It might not be a side fighting game, like side scroller game, but it is still a fighting game. It's not a MOBA.
Yeah. No
All
way.
right, Michael, you are welcome to defend yourself on the next podcast. We'll be looking forward to listening to you, buddy.
We're gonna get in a fist fight about this eventually. It's gonna be.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be
I want my
deadly.
revenge.
See me in For Honor. See me in For Honor. We'll take care of this.
I'll just be in the side eating the popcorn. I'll just watch the whole thing.
I'll play the big guy and shove you off the edge of the cliff.
This.
I mean, it's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good game. I like the concept, but I'm just not the guy who wants to play this game for like $60 worth.
Yeah.
I know we bought about last week that it's not worth like a $60 game. It's more like a $50 for me. So
It was
I wanna
fun in the
bring up to that
beta,
point.
but I don't have time for another game, and
Yeah,
Mass
you
Effect's
bought, like,
coming
Out
out
of your
soon.
500 collections.
I agree with Reilly. It was fun for the beta. The alpha was fun, but to buy it, I don't have time for it.
That's true. Speaking of betas, I forgot I was supposed to put it on the list we had, but Ghost Recon Wildlands is coming out with an open beta soon.
Yay! We'll see if I like it better this time.
So fingers crossed. Please don't fuck it up, Ubisoft. You already did one wrong. God.
I did not have a fun time in the last beta they did.
Yeah, that god awful.
But hopefully they've improved stuff, and hopefully it's a little bit better now. We'll have to
Talking about betas, you think they're gonna make a beta for Crash Bandicoot the remaster?
see.
I fucking hope so.
No,
I will be all over that shit.
we're gonna do a demo. I'm not sure it's gonna be the demo.
I don't care if they do one level or two. I just want to play it.
I don't care if it's the worst game ever. I'm getting it.
I want to relive my childhood.
Nobody said
Take
it was
my
the worst
money.
game. It's nostalgia. You're paying for nostalgia right now.
Exactly.
Take all of it.
I don't care. If it crashes, I'll wait hours for it to work.
If Crash crashes,
No,
yes.
you stop right there. You newbie.
Don't hate me.
All right, so yeah, they brought up Crash Bandicoot, so they have a release date. Surprise, surprise! It's out on
Yay!
June 30th. where every game's coming out for summer, which is like pretty empty right now. But soon as like what are the conferences coming out soon too? E3 is like June, so right after E3 you'll get that game. But E3 wise, some publishers have already announced their conference time. Surprise! It's on a Sunday, it's not Monday. Microsoft is doing one on Sunday, which is odd because they normally do it on a Monday morning. And they get followed by Sony on like the evening schedule. But normally it's Bethesda on a Sunday, and I guess EA is doing it again. They're separating their own event.
I mean, they've been doing that for a few years now.
Yeah, but what's EA have to bring again to the table? Madden, NFL.
I mean, they
You
don't.
got FIFA in the corner.
They've got all the Star Wars stuff to talk about. They've got. They'll probably talk about like continuing Mass Effect stuff or maybe some Dragon Age stuff. And they've got plenty of stuff to talk about.
I actually looking forward to Battlefront too because they've been teaching about that for a while.
I mean, if it's actually a decent game unlike the first one, then I might buy it.
I don't know, but EA being their own event guys right now, they should have stayed with being on the show floor, like like with Sony and Microsoft.
Sports.
That's like a big waste because they don't really have that much on the table when it comes to franchises aside from sports. What a waste!
I mean,
Unless they have something new on the table we don't know yet.
I think EA is plenty big enough to have their own thing.
In your terms, in a way, yeah, I kind of agree. But for me, it's not that big. I don't follow
Nintendo
FIFA.
does their own thing, and they have less stuff. So
Yeah, the thing is, EA has a big following with a lot of people that play sports games. Madden is a big one out here. The biggest one they have would be FIFA, but they also have their shooters. So
they've got lots of mainstream stuff, and then they've got the sports stuff. And you say they don't have much stuff except for the sports stuff, but the sports stuff is like almost enough of a reason on its own to have their own thing.
Yeah, upgraded graphics.
Like you don't. A lot of people, a lot of us, our little group, does not really get into the sports games as much. But those sports games are super popular, and they sell a lot.
I've ranted about this like a couple podcasts ago with Patrick, where we agreed that if you're gonna do a sports game and you just want to keep shoving $60 every year for the same game every time, you're more than welcome to do so. So let's be open to the idea.
It's the same game, better graphics though.
New rosters, new uniforms.
We're just
4K.
That's the stats.
Honestly, you can just get some DLC and it'll be the same thing. Like, why just make a whole new game and just make it a DLC?
We're just not the target audience. It works.
No.
It works, and it has reasons. We're just not the target audience.
Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of people. The reason they don't do DLCs is actually I think they do have DLCs on Madden as well as FIFA for changes in the rosters and stuff like that. But I do know that the reason they do change every year instead of doing DLCs all the time would be because of the graphics mainly, as well as the controls, trying to change how they play the game depending on
trying to make it more smooth, right?
It lets them it lets them update things incrementally every year, and it also revitalizes the multiplayer community each time they release the new game. So there's reasons. They a lot of people don't like them and complain about spending $60 every year, but for like the major player base of people that play those games that like only play sports games, like once a year paying $60 for your game that you're going to play that entire year, that's pennies. That's nothing compared to what a lot of other people play. So it doesn't, it has its good parts, and we're not the people that they're targeting. I'll never understand it, but I would never participate in that, but I understand it.
I can just imagine just showing someone your collection of video games. They're like, look at it, it's all FIFA.
Yeah. You just have like
20 games of FIFA.
Every single year of FIFA.
Just what do you say to that? You're like, yeah, let's play 2015. That's where it was.
Well, to be honest, a lot of people that play the sports games, they tend not to hold on to every year. They tend to trade it in and get the new one.
True.
You buy the game, you have your fun with it, you trade it in and buy the new one, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like chump change like $12 for the old game, and you get like to pay more and more and more and more for the new version of the game. See,
Yeah.
now I want to write about the game right now. This is out in the open, and I'm gonna spite the game so hard. The franchises, all of them. I have a problem with the microtransactions
Which game?
for all of them. Like they have for if you're playing the games that EA make, they have an ultimate team where you have to like buy packs of cards to build your own fantasy team inside the game.
yeah, Ultimate Team is dumb.
Bullshit. I hate it. And when you could just like simulate it like on My Career, where you could just have set it up on a different game. But no, they just like slap it in there. Well, from some cash. I used to be a sucker for one of those games, and I just like I got the game for bonus. Like they got the deluxe bundle. You get like free cards for the game. That's like I wasted my money there. I hate myself. Why did I buy those games?
The worst part with the Ultimate Team thing is I think it was an Ultimate Team that it was about. There was a YouTuber that got the lawsuit against him for like a gambling site with the Ultimate Team stuff.
It's not about the gambling part, but you get the cards. You get some good ones in there, and then over time, over the course of the year, they downgrade them. This is what I don't like. You spent your money, and then like they just get nerfed down halfway through the season, and then he's like, nope, I'm not gonna use them anymore. You gotta get new ones. So the continuous of microtransactions on sports games need to go away. Do like 2K. 2K is a lot better. I don't want to steer on 2K.
A YouTuber, Craig Nepenthes Douglas, pled guilty to FIFA Ultimate Team gambling charges under the UK Gambling Act, and he's going to pay about $113,000 in fines because of it.
Jesus Christ, gambling, huh?
Because they were running an unregulated gambling website that let people gamble using Ultimate Team stuff, and it was sketchy as hell and preyed on kids gambling away their money, and it was sketchy.
He preyed on that, all right.
Same like with the guy a while ago with the CS:GO lottery stuff.
Oh, you mean what's his name? Tom Syndicate, that cheap punk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's
Speaking
plenty
of
more to
prey,
talk
though,
about.
Speaking of prey,
On the
Good
top,
segue. Good
so
segue.
on the topic of YouTuber. So what's up with the thing with PewDiePie?
oh, PewDiePie. Everyone and their brother has talked about this over the past like week or so since it happened, and it is just this whole thing about PewDiePie is a so-and-so comedian, and he has admitted that himself. He's not a super great comedian, but he tries to be comedic, and he pushes the line on some of his stuff, and he has used Nazi imagery in a few of his jokes over the past year or whatever. And then I can't remember the paper. It's like
Wall Street Journal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wall Street Journal published a big whole article about how PewDiePie was a anti-Semite, and basically cherry picked I think it was 7 times he had used anti-Semitic imagery in his videos, and just pulled them out of context, threw them in there, and I was like, there we go, he's a anti-Semite, he hates the Jews. And it's like, then the fallout that came from that was that he was Disney, aka Maker. Disney owns Maker, which was the MCN that PewDiePie was with, dropped him from their MCN, and then YouTube canceled the second season of his YouTube Red show and dropped him from YouTube Preferred Advertising, which I don't understand how he was on, because that's their family-friendly advertising platform, and he has not been family-friendly at all. So I don't understand how he was still on that. But they dropped him from that, and And then you've just got people coming out and attacking him and defending him, and it's just this whole mess. And I guess we can add our opinions on did he do the right thing? Did people react too much? Is it overblown?
Well, he's been making these jokes since forever.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be hella into PewDiePie, and he's always made these kind of comments, and I don't know why people are suddenly like, oh, what? He made these jokes? Like, they've always been there.
Yeah, they've always been there.
It's just coming down to it that everybody's really sensitive about everything. They want to have their own opinion, and opinions are good and all, but in the end, it's a joke. Take it as a joke.
Yeah, and if you go on like Reddit, it's literally the same jokes. No one's reporting them.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the way I feel about it is that it's totally within YouTube and Disney's rights to drop him for making jokes that they think are too far. They don't want to be seen as aligned with the people that are
that kind of behavior.
doing that type of stuff, and especially aligned as that type of person being like the biggest person on their platform and them giving preferential treatment to them and all this stuff. So they're totally within their rights. But what the Wall Street Journal did with their article was just stupid, and just like it was frustrating to read that and be like, it's just the ultimate example of cherry picking moments out of a video and creating your own narrative from it.
Do you think he deserved all that effort though? All that time to just burn him down, get his fame shut down?
Well,
Yes.
to be honest, that's basically what they were trying to go for. Find the biggest tree to make the biggest sound and get noticed that way. His name is big, a lot of people know him, and if they're able to get him down there, it is selling what they're trying to sell, basically.
Yeah.
But you did watch his response video, right?
Yeah, that was really nice. I liked his response to it.
So he was pretty mature about it. He was very mature about it. I like the way he responded, at least with some dignity and
mature enough about it. He did flip them off at the end, but
yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Well, in the end, I'm not saying that's not a fair response, but it's not exactly super mature.
Yeah. Well, in the end, it's like you know what he does, you know how he's been for years, and you sign him because of who he is, and he hasn't changed.
Yeah.
So what made them think that, oh, we're going to sign you, but you need to change this way? No, not how it works.
He'll find another MCN. There's no, or he'll make his own MCN or something. He'll be fine. There's nothing's gonna go bad because of that. It sucks that his YouTube Red show got canceled. I watched a couple episodes of it when it was first airing, and it was pretty entertaining. But oh well.
He's got a pretty big following, so I mean, he's got nothing to be afraid of.
He's gonna be fine. There's nothing that's gonna happen to him bad.
He'll be the rich person he was 5 years ago. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
If he's still not just rich right now.
He's hella rich. You know how much he makes? $1 million.
A lot.
A lot of money. Ads, games.
More than me. More than me.
More than us combined right now.
True.
I'm really appreciative of PewDiePie's support when it comes to what's his name? Markiplier came to his aid. I saw that video too.
A lot of people did.
It was one of those guys that straight up burned the guys that threw PewDiePie off the bus. That was just about the right way to say you deserve respect, even though the guy fucked up. So it pays forward, and he just made the point where you just don't do that to anybody and just shaming on what he did wrong and keep blaming him for the mistakes he did. He admitted he's wrong. Let go, move forward, make more money, and make content for us, because we need content to supervise our entertainment needs.
Well, they look at all the bad that he does, and doesn't look like all the money that he donated to charity and all that fun stuff.
You don't bring it up because they make the most money out of the bad stuff he makes. So that's really something that it should really put emphasis on, because
controversy sells.
Yeah, makes cash.
That's sad.
You know what?
But
you know what? I was gonna say, YouTube Red already has a big amount of people forking in money just get all the ads off the videos and free sponsored content. We were talking about Prey's trailer. No, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Was there a
Prey.
trailer for Trey?
Well, it wasn't a trailer. It was they God, who's that publisher for? I'm forgetting right now. It's is
For
it
what?
Bethesda?
Arcane?
Arcane's the developer,
I forgot. ZeniMax? No,
probably.
I don't know what it is.
Whatever. They brought a bunch of press people to wherever it was. I can't remember where they did it, but they brought a bunch of press people and showed them let them play like a couple hours or an hour or something of a press build of the game and capture footage and stuff. So there's I watched Kind of Funny. Nick Scarpino went and played it, and he was talking about how how it was when he was playing it, and it looks like a pretty awesome game. It scratches a bunch of my itches. It's pretty cool.
All right, from the guys who made Dishonored, so you get basically get the same game from Arcane, but also they have their own twist to the Prey franchise because it is a reboot. We're gonna see more.
Is it a reboot though? I don't think
Was
it
it?
is a reboot. It's not. I don't think it's at all related to the
old game.
old
Sequel,
game.
prequel, maybe?
Well, are there any concrete links to it being the same?
I don't know. I know it shares a name, but
We have to go back to the corkboard. What does it mean?
yeah,
No, because there was a game from like 2006.
2006.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is gonna be connected to the game or this is just a fresh reboot like they did with Doom. I don't know.
but
Probably
it's
one of
cool.
those two things.
It's got it has a cool little twist in the how you in the world, which caught me off guard when I watched the little playthrough that I saw, and it definitely it intrigued me, and I'm definitely going to be buying it and playing through it when it comes out.
It comes out like what is it like around May? Of
Comes out in a while. It's not super soon.
I mean, it could be a while too. Also, what's not coming out soon is Horizon Zero Dawn, and I guess the
May
the
5th.
guys that review May 5th. Ooh, not so far.
May 5th, yeah. It's not too far.
All right, not that far. Not much games on that release window. Not yet, at least that we know of. But next week, if you have a PS4, Horizon Zero Dawn is coming out next week, and the reviews are out.
Yep.
Surprisingly enough, people love the game, except for
It
a
looks
little.
so cool.
It looks pretty damn dope. Max.
Definitely a reason to have a PS4, but I don't.
The only-
So, oh well.
The only thing is that I look at the game and I see how it is, and it just screams short story. It's not going to be a long gameplay
I
story.
can see that. I can see that. Definitely. Well, they released a video of the gameplay of like the first like 10 minutes. And you're like, okay, well, I guess I'm already halfway through the game. It's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah, they said like it's about 40 hours, I believe. I'm not sure, because like it's a open world where you hunt monsters,
Yeah.
techno monsters.
Yeah.
So it's like Far Cry, kind of.
Yeah, I haven't seen
But with
much from
technology.
it, but it looked. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was like Far Cry with these, this weird technological future weirdness setting. And
Well, it reminds me
seemed
of
like you get a lot
Primal.
out of it.
Then it'll be like Primal because I was looking at the trailer of the game and it shows that you're able to ride certain mechs and all that. So I'm like, all right, so it's kind of similar to how Primal was.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
It looks a lot like Far Cry Primal, but with more technology stuff in it,
Yeah.
and maybe not having Ubisoft stupidness in it.
I mean, this is the guys that made what's that franchise? I forgot. Killzone, I believe. So I have low faith in early games, but I think they'll deliver this one since right now Metascore is 88. So some pretty good reviews here, but
Yeah.
some of it biased. Some There's one asshole critic here gave it 50. I don't know why he gave it 50.
Did
But I
he
heard
even say? Or he's like, nah, it's a 50.
no. There's a review here. I'm just reading like a bit of it. It says, I'll read it. As I quote, "It's disappointing. It's a story that I struggle to care about, complete with massive expository dumps. Yay!" And they said the protagonist was pretty bland. Like, sir, if you review a game, you gotta invest in time to knowing these characters when you play, because that's the whole
I mean,
feeling of the game
it's
when you
not
got it.
it's not the player's job to get themselves invested in the character. It's the game's job to get you invested in the characters. And if the game doesn't, make you care about the characters, then that's the game's fault. But from the rest of what he said, it just seems like it's not his type of game. He doesn't like. It sounds like he just doesn't like open world games.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, it sounds like how like a lot of reviewers were about Final Fantasy 15. How a lot of people weren't getting into the story because it was too similar to like the older ones, and most of them were it wasn't their type of game. Like it was really trying to bring in a lot of new players into the Final Fantasy realm than trying to please the old.
See, I like the way you just brought up Final Fantasy 15 because I have something to say about that, and those are not good words to say right now because I hate the fucking new patch they did yesterday they patched the game, and I fucking hate it. They fucked it
Why?
up again. All right, so when they did the patch for PS4 Pro, well, it's patch 1.1.05. So
Yeah.
they said they're gonna boost the games to 60 frames per second for PS4 Pro owners, and they gave it like also a little added twist. Like you get time quests in the game where you complete a quest and then it just refreshes and gives you like a bunch of XP, some gil to burn in those in-game contents. You know what? That
Okay.
patch really fucked up the game for me. It is not working on my end right now. It's very buggy. It's very glitchy. And so it's not even 60 frames. It's not even real 60 frames. It barely is 60 frames right now. So benefit of having a PS4 Pro right now is the boosted power from the original PS4. Now, the patch that came out, it made the older PS4's gameplay a lot smoother than the PS4 Pros. Like, what the hell? And the report said it's barely at 60. It hits like about 50 frames per second, and the resolution is it's just they took out the option, man. It's an evil way to disappoint probably the first updates for the game for this year, first half. What a shame! What a shame! What a
I feel
shame!
like the PS4 Pro is gonna look real stupid once Scorpio gets announced.
See, now this is what I want to bring out about the day one patches. Like, you gotta do it right the first time, otherwise, you're gonna unexpectedly make another fix for the first patch you did in the first place. We should have fixed everything wrong with the game. So the one that we have to take out of this is when you patch a game, make sure it's working right. Where you stay true to your word and you give what you give. You don't fuck it up and just you make another reason to fix it again unexpectedly where you can just delay other stuff. It is a bad way to express how the game is going through changes, even though it already launched like a couple months already. I mean, I play for about since the update came out like yesterday, I played about 20 hours. Well, not 20 hours, like 15 hours. It went smooth for me, and then like the reports started flowing in that it wasn't really true 60 frames. It wasn't even okay. It barely got the update that they promised. Shame on you guys, Square Enix. Shame on you.
Dude, I put 108 hours into Final Fantasy 15. I was disappointed in the graphics from the get-go, and I played the beta. I played all the demos before the game came out. The changes they did to it were horrible. There was a demo that you get to do the what's it called, the behemoth hunt.
Yeah.
And during that, demo, you're able to switch off from the characters. You're able to control them and use their weapons. That game that I played the demo for was amazing. The game I bought for $60, that was a whole different story.
See now, from the time they did the demo for, I think it was when you bought Type Zero, it came with the code for the demo. They made a lot of changes from that first iteration of the demo, and I'm pretty sure, like, it's not the last one because they had another demo came out, platinum demo for. I guess it was around what's the city's name? I forgot.
Well, the Platinum Devil was actually more of following his childhood, like this. I don't know what kind of creature that was. It was like a dog, fox. It was like a dog with big ears. I don't know, but it was more of like getting the motion and the fighting mechanics down and getting you more familiar with it. It was a cool demo, but I didn't see anything from that demo being transferred into the new game, into the full game.
Just like they promised a lot of stuff for Final Fantasy 15. They're gonna fix the dreaded Chapter 13, which I won't spoil because I'm pretty sure we've seen it. People hated it. They have the new episodes coming out next month for Gladio, and then like I think it's Promptos on June. So once they fix the game fully, because they have to update again. I just don't appreciate the fact that they took the time to fix the game. Quote me on that, but it doesn't really benefit my PS4 right now. It's just, come on, do it right first time.
I already deleted the application for that game. I am done.
You're done with the game?
I am done. I did the hardest dungeon on there, and I am done. The game is it's dead to me now.
That's dead. All right.
I just
All right.
I'm looking forward to the Scorpio because that'll actually be a console that has a decent amount of power behind it.
But will it have VR?
It could.
It could have VR. They're making one, but they didn't announce yet. Anything with Oculus or Vive or whatever the fuck they make.
PS4 Pro just does not have quite the power to really do it. Yeah, but we'll see.
Speaking of power, did you know that Nintendo Switch had their units leaked? Like, no, not units, but the specs leaked because of a stolen unit.
Yep, guy stole a unit and posted a bunch of information about it. And
I mean, pretty much like you expected like the same architecture they've been talking about for months, and it was like it was right on the dot. It was like, what was that? The architecture they made. I forgot what the name is.
There wasn't really anything that came from it that we didn't already know. It was just the main thing was just seeing the actual like how the operating system works and stuff.
The guy, how did you even get that unit though? How was the story ended up?
It was a distributor, a guy that worked at a distributor stole one.
So they have the things
great.
already out. Wow, that was. I expect them like to be still making those units.
It releases in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
They're getting
to be
sent
honest,
to distributors now.
But I didn't expect them to have them one on the spot already. I expected like maybe a week more, and then
it's at the distributor. It's not like at GameStop. It's at the place that it's gonna go to GameStop from. It's not. It's someone that worked there. It's not like they're just sitting in the back of GameStops right now.
God damn.
To be honest, whatever they leaked wasn't that big, due to the fact that RTX Australia did have the Switch there where you could play it.
I mean, the Switch has been at a couple places. Australia wasn't the only one. But yeah, the main new thing was just seeing the OS, which wasn't shown at any of the shows that it's been at.
What did you think about it?
It's what I expected basically. There's the main thing that came out about the Switch recently is that I think it was yesterday, Nintendo Japan on the website, it listed the sizes of some of the digital download games for the Switch. And a lot of them are, kind of what I expected. Like the Puyo Puyo Tetris is 1 gig. I Am Setsuna is 1.4 gigs. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is 7 gigs. Snipper Clips 1.6 gigs. Legend of Zelda 13 gigs. And remember, this console has 32 gigs of internal storage. But
So where are you supposed to put all the rest?
the big thing is Dragon Quest Heroes is 32 gigs itself. Which means
What?
if you want to download the game, you have to use an SD card.
I mean,
Damn.
they promise for the external storage, from the get go. So
Yeah, you can get a 128 gig SD card for like $50 and put that in there. But it's just like that's an extra cost if you want to have digital games, or you can just buy the physical games and switch out cartridges and do all that stuff.
save you a lot of time though. But downloading stuff that takes time. Pre-ordering stuff online that takes time.
Especially Nintendo. Nintendo sucks at downloading stuff.
See now, like, let me get back to Nintendo. Are they gonna do a virtual console inside the Switch? You think?
Probably.
Because they've been talking about N64 games, GameCube games coming out again for the Switch.
Yep. Get ready to buy all your games again that you've already bought on the Wii and then
you
again
just-
on the Wii U.
You have to buy the license, the keys again for the game you already bought.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
Hey,
third time.
If they come out with a new Smash, I'm buying it.
Oh God's sake! They're gonna have one of these things. Just do like what Xbox does, backwards compatible. If you bought the game digitally, you just here's a free copy for your Xbox One. Enjoy it right now, because you earned that, you bought that money, you worked hard for that money. Here's the game for you. You can have it, play it again at your own risk, whatever. You can just make the smartest choices for these, especially.
Well, Nintendo doesn't have that many games, unlike Xbox. So wherever they can get those dollar bills, they're gonna try to get it from you.
Yeah, good luck getting a Switch games first day. I mean, how much did they confirm already for the games? Like at least 10 games?
The Switch games that are coming out on launch, there's like 7.
7? Oh, I get
Oh,
too much
you are
games.
not getting any unless you already pre-ordered. Because it's like the Nintendo Classic. That once that came out, everyone got it.
You
I mean,
cannot get one.
You can't buy a Nintendo Switch anymore. They're sold out.
Yeah.
You gotta wait until like a couple months from now.
If you ask anyone that's pre-ordered the Switch, they're gonna tell you the one game that they're gonna play is gonna be Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
No matter what. That's the main reason they're buying it. And
I know a lot of my friends that want it because of Zelda.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a sad day when they get very disappointed when they start playing it.
Oh.
We'll see in 2 weeks, because it won't be long now. March 3rd isn't that far off. So, fingers crossed we don't expect another blowout. The sales like the Wii U suffice. Shame.
I don't know. For as a someone that likes using PC here and there, second to my console, I'd rather just download an emulator and play the games on my PC.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's like let me save about $60 and just download the games I really like.
All right. So I guess that's about everything we have to talk about. Oh wait, there's one more. GDC is this week too.
Yay.
Anybody going?
Nope.
I'm
not
I
a game
wish.
developer.
I mean, like you can get a pass, but it'll cost you a lot though.
Yeah, but it's a conference about game developing. There's not as much like consumer stuff at GDC. It's really game industry focused.
Right, but they do announce some games there, like some projects along the way during the conference.
It's not worth going as a consumer.
It really looks VR heavy.
Which I'm excited
to be honest.
Are you gonna link VR already? Good lord. I mean, I don't see VR being a big deal unless they get a new iteration of their current headsets, like Vive 2 or something.
I mean, there will be.
2.0.
I mean,
these take time, but
VR
until
is here to stay.
I'm not gonna suck at that VR dick for a while.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Scorpio. will be able to handle VR really well. Because
Only time will tell.
if it holds up to the leaked specs of having 6 teraflops, that's about the same as the 1070 that I have in my computer that does VR really well, compared to the 4 that's in the PS4 Pro. That's just not quite good enough for actually like really good VR. But then
Being the broke bitch that I am, I just use the Samsung version,
which is also pretty cool.
it is pretty cool because like you can just be out in the open, boom, VR. Like you don't have to have a console or anything, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I don't use it much, but I enjoy it when I do.
I'm bringing it on the plane with me.
Have you used it to watch any of the Rooster Teeth videos that came out for Red vs. Blue?
No, I haven't.
You should do it.
That sounds really fun.
The recent one was kind of funny and kind of mentally straining.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm taking my Gear VR on my plane trip to RTX this year because it's
I'll see you there.
So much more fun to be sitting in a plane and watching a movie in like a giant movie theater than like being squished into a plane watching a movie on a little screen in front of you.
And then the light gets on it and you can't see it because there's a glare and no one's happy.
Yeah.
Prepare for a bunch of eyes to be on you.
I'll be in my I don't care. I'll be in my freaking movie theater alone.
Don't talk to me. I'm in VR.
Fuck everyone else on that plane. I'm in my beautiful movie theater.
It's gonna get hijacked and you're not even gonna notice.
Nope.
0 fucks given there.
Huh. It's way more comfortable way to fly and watch and relax on a plane than to have to be in that stupid plane alone. Oh god.
Exactly.
Going to be on.
Are you flying alone?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
What?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. Because if you're flying with someone, it might be rude.
Yeah, I mean,
you're like, don't talk to me. I have my VR. Or how do you even share that? It'd be like, here, I got one eye, you got the other.
You
can't. Like a friend.
You can't share it.
Yeah.
No, you just can't share one.
Mm-mm.
You gotta have your own.
You gotta have your own.
That's how we roll in this world. So, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you VR for sponsoring our little. None. I don't do VR.
Definitely not sponsored by VR as a concept.
It can be in our hearts.
Yes, in our hearts we are sponsored.
Yep.
Thank you for listening. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to get notifications of when we put up new videos. And we'll be having some cool stuff coming soon. So if you want to see the awesome stuff we've got cooking on the back burner, that's going to be coming in the next few weeks to a month or so, then yeah, hit that subscribe button. You'll see the new videos as we post them.
It's going to be super cool.
Yeah.
Prawners out of MOBA.
I'm excited.
Cool. Thank you. And see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Where's my cursor?